Hi everyone, Ken Larsen here from Smart House Electric. I just want to quickly take you through a monthly service on a VersaSpa. And first we're taking off our back plate here. And I always just leave 4 screws in. That's plenty enough to hold the plate in place and it won't go anywhere. So it's a little easier for next time to get in. And the first thing I take out is our turbine filter, very important, and put that in the pan in there. Then I take the drain filter out and put that in the same position. I'm gonna gather up a whole bunch for some wash down in a sink, and then I lift up the drain pump assembly. And the first thing I'm gonna do there is take the hair out of the pump. It's very important. And I use a little skinny screwdriver and a needlenose pair of pliers. And move a little closer here. So I stick the little screwdriver in there, and then I simply just carve out the hair there. So if you've never done this on your VersaSpa, you need to do it like right away. Because look at this. This is just for 1 month of use. And then I drag the hair out with my needlenose pliers. And using a piece of paper to kind of wipe down the pliers as I go along here. Once I have that all that hair out, then I wipe down the assembly, and in particularly on the left side there, you can see like a little disc looking thing. That's what turns on the pump, and it's called a float sensor. And to the left of it, there's like a tiny little hammer. That's the overflow sensor. Those are very important that you get cleaned out so that they can respond to the water. And then I take out like the worst debris out of the water. If there's a nose plug in there that had sneaked in there or whatever, or some big congregations of solution. So you can use an old hairnet if you're so lucky, and kind of use that as a strainer to get some of that debris out. And so once I have that done, I can put the sump, the drain assembly back into place. No screws. And then I just want to show you really quick that something I do about twice a year is that I spray WD-40 into this nipple. That's the gear, the bottom gear for the spray housing. And there's one on top too, and you might as well do that one as well. And then I clean the rail in alcohol. Here, use a rag to take off the spray housing, and just unscrew there, and also lay those down for a good wash down in hot water in a sink, and take the little cover off there as well. And you of course do that with the both of the nozzles. And once we have these nozzles off and the box that covers there, the little cover, we're going to move to the behind of the machine here. That's the heater, and there's a filter underneath there where we're going to click out. And now we're going to take all that stuff and rinse it in hot water. Let's get it back in. That can be a little bit of a hassle sometimes to get it in just right. Be patient. This is something that just isn't that easily done, in my opinion. So very important that you clean this filter for the heater. Alright, and here you can see how the drain filter goes in. You got the short side down so that the water can get in over it. Let's put the filter back in for the turbine. Also incredibly important. All these things are very important for your maintenance of the VersaSpa. And lastly, let's put our nozzles back on here. And what's interesting here is that you have to orient the nozzle head so it's vertical. A lot of people mistake this and wants to put it horizontal, but the air is coming out of that nozzle from each side of that and creates the beam. So that's how you line it up right there. And thank you for watching.